Welcome back to the best podcast on the internet, Survival of the Fitted, episode 6. You're tuned in with your boy Intern Joe and Mr. Ian Pierno, who may or may not have bronchitis today. You already know the vibes.
WebMD told me that I'm sick, but I may be sick, but I'm not as sick as I am sick of being dudes wearing untailored suits to playoff games. Anyway, James Harden and Lil Baby went to the Balenciaga show. You saw that?
Yes, I did see that. I seen that they arrested a real one. I seen that two real ones got arrested.
Yeah. You know? I, by the way, did not know you can't smoke weed in France. Did not know that.
I think weed is very serious, like outside of like the United States, I'm pretty sure. Didn't somebody get arrested for weed or Sha'Carri Richardson? Like, wasn't that like
she didn't get arrested? She did not get arrested for smoking weed. The Olympics told her she can't run.
No, Alex Caruso got arrested for smoking weed in Texas.
Alex Caruso did get arrested for smoking that pack, yes.
Free Alex Caruso, man. Smoking on that Laker pack all 2020. Yeah, let's do it.
Free Caruso till it's backwards. Lil Baby already free. I'm sure Hove got him a lawyer. But yeah, so I seen them. They were at the Balenciaga show. And I was wondering, when are you and I going to get invited to Fashion Week? We have a podcast now.
My thing is, there were talks about New York Fashion Week 2021. Intern Joe, Ian Pierno take Fashion Week. I don't know where those talks came, but they were brought up to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen, but like, I'm trying to set up like a little event, basically. You know, like not to like show my cards, but it would also just be sick if we didn't have to throw an event and we could just get invited. And like,
that would be hard.
Instead of it being a picture of like Lil Baby, James Harden, and like Kanye, it's like me, Joe, Justin
and
Bieber.
JJ Redick. And JJ Redick, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Exactly. By the way, JJ Redick update. He's coming on the pod in August. So we're going to keep bringing it up for the next 4 weeks, apparently.
Can we both pull up, totally before, can we both pull up in JJ Redick jerseys? Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, which one you want to wear?
We can match, we can match, like.
Yeah, I mean, we can make it
JJ Redick jerseys.
We can make it fashion. I'll wear a Duke one.
Bet. All right, bet. I'll probably pull up in like some like Orlando Magic jersey, or we could both wear Duke ones. It doesn't matter. Yeah. All right, okay. we have some stuff to talk about.
But why haven't we been invited to Fashion Week yet? I want to be invited to Paris Fashion Week. I feel like, do you think our clout is there yet that we could be invited? And someone else pays for it, of course.
Well, do I feel like my clout is there yet? Absolutely not.
JJ Redick follows you on Instagram.
You know what? Then, damn it, Fashion Week, here I come. Because I have a JJ Redick follow, and I feel like that's more than enough for me to be qualified, to be honest.
I mean, a JJ Redick follow is like basically a form of currency at this point.
It really is. I'm not going to lie.
Speaking of clout, a weird thing happened to me twice this week. Twice.
Let's talk about it.
I'm kind of embarrassed to bring it up, but I was playing pickup basketball and... I'm sorry. I was playing pickup basketball and someone was like, "Hey, yo, you LeagueFits. I watched your Instagram lives. You remember the Instagram lives I do? LeagueFits, show and tell what you got on today." I hated doing those things. I fucking hated it. So did you, because you did it once. You're like, "Yo, by the way, Ian, I'm never going to do that again."
Yeah, I literally deleted all that shit. Like, I was like, I'm not keeping any of this. Like,
yeah, I not really my cup of tea. But someone's like, "Hey, yo, I've seen your lives. And your jump shot sucks." And I was like, word. So now the people at the Santa Monica Park know that I'm bad at basketball. But yeah, I was noticed as being LeagueFits.
How does that feel? Because I had the situation happen 2 days ago where I could have got noticed for being League Fades, but I chose not to.
What happened?
So this guy DM'd me on, I don't know his name, so my bad. But like, he DM'd me on League Fades and he was like, "Hey dude, like I just moved to South Bay, San Jose. Like, do you know any barbers?" I'm like, oh, small world. Like, I live in San Jose. Like, that's sick.
Yeah.
So I put him on. Like, I was like, yo, I like get my haircut from this dude at this barbershop. He's hella sick. Boom, boom, boom. And he was like, "Oh, that's crazy. I just booked with that dude. Like, I'm going to be there on Saturday." And I was like, "Oh, I get my haircut I didn't tell him. I just didn't respond to this message. But I was like, damn, I'm going to be there on Saturday too. Like, I get my haircut every Saturday morning. I'm like, I'm probably going to see this dude."
He doesn't even know
it's me. Lo and behold, I'm getting my haircut, and as I'm like finishing my haircut, he walks in because I seen his profile picture. Like, he walks in and just sits down. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, if he doesn't even know that I'm the dude that he was just messaging, but I was just like, I like that. Like, I like being like Joe. Like, I didn't have to be like, oh, I'm LeagueFits. I was like, nah, like I'm so cool. So I couldn't imagine the awkwardness for you. Like,
yeah, and it's as I'm like airballing 3-pointers during warm-ups. But damn, that's wow. Intern Joe, he's like, I just want to be known as Joe, not LeagueFits. For y'all that don't know, Joe, I actually picked Joe to be my intern because he started a page called LeagueFits, which is a haircut page for basketball. And it was so good. It was better than LeagueFits. So I was like, hey, you trying to help me out?
Definitely not. That's not how that happened. But yeah, we'll go with that story.
Yeah, we'll run with that. Anyway, we got Marvin Bagley. Here he is. Woo.
Go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcast. Tell them that Intern Joe sent you. Click the follow button. Go follow Survival of the Fitted.
We out here. This is the LeagueFits podcast, Survival of the Fitted. We got Marvin Bagley out here. What's going on, Marvin?
Oh no, how y'all doing?
I'm just chilling, man. So I know you've been up to some stuff this summer. You're a basketball player, but you also got a musical career. What you been cooking up lately?
Whatever I can, man. I got a project coming out probably early August. At the moment, just making a lot of songs whenever I'm not working out and when I finish, at the end of the day. So it's been a busy, summer. Dropped a single, late nights. So we'll go cop that, listen to that. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of music going on after I'm done, doing what I got to do on the court and everything else.
That's what's up. So now we're in the year 2021 and like fashion has become a part of basketball, but I think fashion's been a part of music for way, 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 way longer. Is there any because obviously, you're your own person, but is there any rappers that you take inspiration from when it comes to dressing and any basketball players, past or present, that you've taken inspiration from?
I'm not even gonna lie. No, not really. I feel like fashion is what you feel comfortable and confident in. Whatever you feel like you can put on it and rock, with confidence, that's what you do. So for me, that's what I do. I don't try to do too much. I stay comfortable, stay within myself. And what you get is what you get. So I just think that I just kind of go off how I feel, and if I like it, if I feel like I can go out and rock it and look good in it and wear it, and I do that.
Facts, I hear that.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that answer. So a question we have here is, does Marvin the rapper, because you speak about confidence, does Marvin the rapper dress the same as Marvin the hooper though? Or is it like an alter ego? Like what's going on with that?
Honestly, it's the same for me. Obviously you rap and you got your chains on now, like you got, you get into that zone, but it's still the same, idea of being comfortable, not stepping out of, what you do. And I think, my stylist, Sydney Page, does a great job of figuring out, we sit down and talk about different looks, different things that I can see myself wearing, and it comes out great. So it's just, like I said, it's a little different because it's not hooping. You got to be comfortable in the booth and rapping. So it's the same mindset though. So I'll just be myself. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to do, what other people are doing, and just stay comfortable within, my lane.
Facts. But there's got to be something different between walking in the, planning your fit for walking for a regular season game in Oklahoma City and then a music video. You know what I mean? What's kind of the difference there?
It's different. I mean, I think you plan it out more. Like you plan out, looks for different, if I'm shooting a video, it's different scenes. And like I said, me and, the stylists, we sit down and we go through, all the different scenes of the video we might have, and then all the different looks. And I just pick and choose what I think I can, rock with. Like I said, in my lane, that I feel like I could go and wear comfortably. And, we go from there, other than just picking one fit, for a game. And you just walking in. Sometimes you just put on the sweatpants and just whatever and just go hoop. So it's, but yeah, no, it's a lot of different things that I do in when it comes to dressing.
Yeah, I hear that. But what are you trying to like express? Like when you are rapping, say you're putting together some for a music video, we address that it's different than basketball. And you said you just want to be you, but like, who are you? Like, what are you trying to portray when you put something together for like a music video, or you're hopping in the booth and you know it's going to be recorded? Like, what makes you feel the most confident?
I mean, I'm a confident person. Anything I do, I have a lot of, confidence in my talents on the court, off the court. And I think whenever I'm shooting a video, I think I want to show that, just being myself, telling my story. Because a lot of people only see me on the court. They only see that side where I'm on TV hooping or Twitter, all of that, the whole basketball world, but they don't get to see the world behind that. And that's what I'm kind of trying to show. And I think I'm doing a good job. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to do too much. It's me. And when people see me, they know that it's authentic, it's real. It's not something I'm trying to, search for and try to be. And that's really the only message and what I want people to see when they see me on videos and songs. And that's how it's always been.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Hey, Loki, what's your favorite song that you think you've ever made? Like, if you had to pick one, what's your favorite song you ever made?
Even if it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, like you could plug it.
I'm about to say, most of those songs right now are songs that y'all ain't even heard yet. I especially recently, I've been sitting down and like really digging deep into, myself, like doing a lot of, searching, figuring out who I want to, like my identity, outside of rapping, just in general in life. And I think the music that I've been making and writing is it reflects that. So for me, my favorite song, I don't even have a name for it, but it's definitely a song about the events that I've been going through, things that I've been, seeing, and things that I've, like that I'm around. So it'll come out though. Y'all will hear it eventually. Once I get a title, I wish I could tell y'all, but I really don't know the title yet. That's just a song I have, but that's kind of where my music has been headed this past couple, months since I started writing more and recording more.
Yeah, I'm rocking. I like the direction this podcast is going in right now. It's very music oriented. So wait, okay, so who if we know any, who have you been in like the booth with? Like who have you like, hopped on a song with, or you have like a feature with like a artist that we may know? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I got a song with Lil Durk, A Boogie.
It's hard.
Oh, okay.
That's hard.
It's a lot. I'm working on a lot more for the project, coming out, but as of now, those are two that I for sure know that are going to be on the project. But yeah, man, I just make stuff, and if I think an artist might sound good, I send it to my manager, and we just figure out who will sound good on it. And
okay,
I'm trying to. I mean, this is one that I'm trying to work on right now. Is Miles Bridges. I like what he's doing with the music. It came out of nowhere too. Like I knew he did music, but it was just like I seen a video and I'm like, all right, yeah, we got to do something. So I think that's on the way. That's coming soon too. But yeah, it's a lot of artists I'm trying to work with, man. I'm trying to really be taken serious in this lane, and not just, a athlete that just woke up and chose to rap. That's not what it is, you know what I mean? So that's my whole, mission with this music side, and I think it's going in the right direction.
All right. So you brought up Durk and Boogie, and this is the LeagueFits podcast. So that's three of y'all that have been in the booth together.
We ain't been in there together though.
Okay.
It's different. Sometimes you might, but like sometimes you might, with the quarantine and all that, you send it over.
Right.
They really like it, they do it. You in communication with them, but we weren't actually in the same room doing that. But
okay. But about these guys in terms of like fits, whatnot. Where would you rank yourself amongst the three in terms of best dressed?
That's a tough. I mean, everybody different. For me, you see the guy, wearing Baby's chains and all the ice he got on, the little ice they be wearing. I wouldn't say I'm not like that, and as far as how I dress, but everybody's their own, person, and everybody dress how they dress. So it's hard to kind of put me and rank me between those guys like that. So it's really about, like I said in the beginning, like how you feel. If you're confident in it, I'm confident in what I do. So I mean, that's just how I got to go.
Facts. I hear that.
Yeah. You reference, this might be our last music question. I know we're like kind of bombarding you with the music questions here, but you reference sound. Yeah, you reference your sound a couple answers ago. How would you describe like your sound like musically?
For me, I like telling a story. Like whenever I sit down and try to create something, it's either telling a story about something that I went through, something my friends have gone through that I've seen and we've talked about, life events that have happened, world events that have happened that make me feel a certain way. That's what I center my music around. And you have the fun songs where you can play and party to or listen and have a good time. But as overall artist, I think that's what I aim for, is to tell a story, my story, what I see, what I'm around. And like I said, I think it's been a great way for me to express myself and show a different side of myself that a lot of people won't see on a basketball level. And I'm opening up a part of me that I normally wouldn't to the world. And that's why I'm excited about this project, because you guys and whoever listens will see a different, whole nother side of me. And then I can't wait for you guys to hear that.
Okay, so it's a J. Cole type beat. So we need to know. All right, enough with the music questions. We're gonna move on. It's the LeagueFits podcast.
You want to say it like that?
Yeah. All right, LeagueFits podcast. Going back to the hoops here. All right, wait. So how tall are you? Because I know the NBA is kind of tricky with the heights.
6'11", man. I've been seeing that 6'8" stuff, and that's cap. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Cap. Right here, you heard it here first. All right, so the question we have here is how the hell do you find clothes when you're 6'11"?
How I find clothes?
Yeah, when you're 6'11", how do you find clothes?
I mean, it was hard before I had the Sydney page. Before I had her, she helps me now. Like, it's easier when she can send me stuff that I can fit. She came down and fitted me, and like now it's way more easier. But before that, I would say it was a lot more harder to find stuff that I could rock, and it's a lot of stuff that I want to wear that might not look right on me. So like just figuring out like what'll look good and like what wouldn't look good. She's been helping me out a lot with that. So now I don't have a problem. It's like, if I like it, we'll figure out a way to get it and I could wear it. You know what I mean? So that's really that with that.
Is there some you remember from the pre-styling days that you wanted like so bad? It could even be like a sneaker or something. But is there something that you remember you wanted so bad, but like it just wouldn't look right on you being too small?
Dang, that's a good question.
You were like, shit, like Supreme's not dropping a 3XL shirt. Like, what's up?
Nah, it's I always wanted, I got a pair now, but like the Dior, like the high tops and the low tops, always wanted
B23s. Wait, the Jordans or the Dior
B23s? No, just the Dior. I can't wear the Jordans, obviously, because I'm
right. Yeah.
But yeah, it was I don't know the exact name of them, but the high top Dior.
Yeah. Like the B23s, they kind of look like a Chuck Taylor a little bit.
Yeah, they look like Chuck Taylor. Yeah, exactly. So I always wanted a pair of those, and like recently I got them, and now like that was one thing where I would be like, dang, those are tough. Like I need those. I don't know how much, but I need those. And then finally, Sydney plugged me, and then we got right. So like stuff like that where I say I would want certain things, and now it's more easier if I can just send her something like, can we try to get this? And we'll always work it out and make it happen. So that's one thing I could think of at the top of my mind. It's like, I need those.
That's what's up. That was also one of the sneakers I had a hard time tracking down. I'm a size 12, but once I finally did, I was like, all right.
Yeah, especially being a big size, it's like that make it a lot harder too.
Then you guys both got Dior's? What the heck?
Yeah, relax, man. Chill out. We know your rotation's crazy. You got the craziest rotation. Don't even play with me. Yeah, Joe's got it.
Hell no, absolutely.
Why you wearing a capper, bro?
What you mean?
He's like, wow, y'all have Dior. Like, he doesn't have the Off-White and all the Travises. Like, don't play with me, bro.
Down. I'm trying to get the Pumas. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Marvin to send me a pair of Pumas, you know?
Yo, hey, what size you wear?
Size 11, dog.
What size you wear,
Size
dog?
11. I'm in the Bay. Size 11. What's up with it?
I got you. I'm going to make it happen. Size 11.
That's right.
Tough. So speaking of the last season, Sacramento's known for having the drip hallway. They got the dripping logo or whatever.
Yeah.
What other arenas is your favorite to step through? Whether it's like because the photographers are good or the lighting's good, or like what are your favorite away arenas to dress for? Like ones that you're like, oh, I gotta save like my best fit for this city.
New York.
Which one?
I feel like both. You got like the Garden and Barclays. It's like it's just a different energy. So you got to come, ready for that. It's gonna be cameras out. Showtime when you go to New York. So that's definitely a city. LA, of course. You go play both. Like I said, both teams. Just like you show up, it's LA. You got to be right for that.
Yeah.
Outside of like the big cities like that. I don't know. I would say one of my favorites is Dallas. Like
I was going to ask that.
The walkway going into the arenas, they got it set up where they right there when you come off the bus. But yeah, those are just some cities that I like. If we're going to any one of those, I got to wear this that day because it's going to be a lot of cameras there. It's going to be a lot of attention. So I gotta make sure I'm looking right.
Facts. So talking a little formal wear, your brother just declared for the drafts. Are you going to have any input on the draft day suit or what's up?
Nah, that's on him. Man, that's on him. He saw he got a chance to see my suit when I was going through it. And, with my face, I had my face on the inside of it.
Remember.
I opened it up. I had my face on the inside. I had Dream written all on the inside of it. So I did what I wanted to do. So I think now is just his moment. He gotta figure out what he want to do and how he want to look. And I think he'll be all right. I think he's good with fashion anyway, so he can figure that out for himself.
That's what's up.
Okay, so we kind of have like a couple of reoccurring questions that we like to ask all the guests here. So if you had to pick five, like kind of like a starting five, who's the top five waviest in the league? Like the top five best dressed players in the league, if you had to pick. Controversy.
And you can include yourself.
No, I'm
sure you could be in the top five. Yeah,
you can't do that without putting myself in. You feel me? It'll be. I mean, I'm in there. I think just off of the confidence I got. I think. I mean, you see guys like Russ, always wearing some CP, Chris Paul.
That's three.
Who else? I didn't. James bring out our outfits. He got some cool fits.
Harden.
Yeah, Harden. James Harden. Was that three?
That's four.
Oh yeah, that's four. Including myself. One more. I'll probably say. Oh dang, that's hard. That's a hard. I don't know the last one. I don't know. I'll probably put. I'm gonna go with my guy Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's in my five too.
He has some tough fits going into some games. So, I mean, that's from what I can remember, what I've seen, those are guys who showed up in good fits before.
Facts. That's a good list.
Yeah, those are solid picks. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so next question: if you had to pick, like, out of all the fits you've ever pulled up to the games in, right? If you had to pick, what's your favorite fit that you ever pulled up in? Like, dang. Yeah, that's a tough question. I only ask good questions.
Yeah, Intern Joe.
Yeah, top my top.
Oh no, that's tough because I don't remember all of them. I really don't. Like I can't like.
Or do you have like one that like you put it on? You're like, damn, like I'm killing him with this one. Right now.
There was one thing you looked in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I'm stepping.
No, it's crazy. I did that plenty times, but it's like, like I put it on and like, okay, I didn't think it would be like this, but I like it. I'm a rock it today. But I don't know. That's a tough. I can't. It's hard to think back. I think. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I can't even answer that right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go look back and then really see what I had on, and I like that one. Like that.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to do it off the top of my head right now.
So the last reoccurring question, we asked this to every guest. It wasn't going to be a reoccurring question, but then we asked Austin Rivers, and it was any like crazy, what's the craziest like gift you ever gotten, whether it's from a brand or a fan? So any like crazy fan mail or encounters you've had since you've been in the league? Or like, has a brand ever sent you some that's just been like, you're like, oh, this is weird?
Not yet.
Okay.
As far as fan mail, I'll get stuff in the mail all the time. That's like, well, I'm like, they want me to sign shoes and like little sandals. I did get a sandal one time, like a random sandal that this fan was like, can you sign this?
Just one?
Is this a single sandal?
It was one like a beach sandal, like a flip flop.
Like a flip flop.
Yeah, and then that is one because I remember opening the box. I'm like, why is it a shoe in here? And then I read it. They wanted me to sign it and send it back. And then
did they say why?
Back to it. No, they just big fan. Like, can you sign this and send it back? And I was like, I haven't. Like, I didn't get back to it. I can't remember who it was from, but that was for sure one thing from a fan that I can remember. Like, oh, this is crazy. Like I've never seen nothing like this before. So that's one thing that I can really remember and think of.
Yeah, that happens to Intern Joe all the time on the LeagueFits fans. Send him sandals to sign.
It's getting a little excessive.
Don't worry. You're pretty regular, bro. Don't worry about it. That happens to Joe all the time.
I'm not regular at the moment. I'm like, what the?
I'm playing, bro. That's weird as hell, bro.
That's not normal. That's not normal, Mark.
That's weird.
I'm not checking my PO box unless there's a Puma package in there.
Oh, I got you. Hey, 11. I got you, bro. Got you.
Shit.
Oh man.
Well, yo, thank you so much for your time today. We're so excited to see you hoop next year, then also your rap project dropping. So appreciate your time, dog.
No, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate y'all.
Boom. Interview with Marvin Bagley was a smash. That was sick. We're going to move on to the last segment of the podcast here. We got the mailbag question of the week. Ian may or may not be off that lean right now because he got bronchitis. Just want to point that out there. All right. So the question we got, I want to lob this up to you, Ian. Mm-hmm. So for those who don't know, PJ Tucker pulled up in the Nike Air Mags for game 2 of the NBA Finals.
Yep.
So the question of the week is, what non-hoop shoe would you hoop in?
Okay. I don't even have to think about it. You want me to go first?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. Did you see like Fear of God is dropping like these like clog, like slip-on clog shoes?
I know.
They're like,
I know exactly
they're basically like Crocs for rich people. And it's like Crocs for the 1%. And those, I want to play basketball in those. Easy. That's the easiest question I've ever answered. What non-hoop shoe would you hoop in? The Fear
Do
of
you
God
even know
clogs.
the name of the Fear of God? You're gonna go just call them the what is it? Clogs?
I don't know. Fear of God clogs. Sorry, this is horrible podcasting to make you guys listen to me. Fear of God. It's cut off, so I have to click the link. They're at Nordstrom.
All right, so we're trying to figure out the name right now.
Is it the Mule? The Mule?
Fear of God.
I don't know. Slip on
clocks, whatever he even just said, but just the wave right here.
Well, Highs Nabaydi says we need Jerry Lorenzo to release this Fear of God slip on ASAP 3 months ago.
Oh, so they're probably okay.
I don't know. They might not have a name. I don't know.
Well, my answer was way cooler than that. I was gonna say a pair of Doc Martens. Like Fear of God. Those shoes wooden. I don't even know. He said clocks. What is it?
Clogs, CLOGS. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, I feel like if you pull up in a pair of Doc Martens, that might be kind of hard.
But which Docs, like the boots or the 1461s, which are like the low? Like
no, I'm pulling up in Jaden boots, like 2-inch platform Jaden boots, tied all the way to the top, tied around my ankle, drop 31. Like that's what I'm doing. Like it's hard.
Wait, boots, Doc Martens, real quick, off subject. I want to get some white pair of Docs, like boots, high top.
I literally have those like right here, like right next to me.
Oh, wow, cool.
I'm gonna send them to you.
Because I saw Terrence Mann wear white boots. Those were Chanel, but I can't afford those. Is it cool to get the platform on the bottom if you're not like a punk rock star? Do you do the platform like the 2-inch?
I have the 2-inch platform.
You're not 6 foot though.
What do you mean I'm not 6 foot? I'm 6'2" with those on.
Yeah, I've stood next to you and I'm 6'1" and you were short.
What the? Wait, whoa! Intern Joe is 6 feet tall. Let's not get it twisted. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Whatever you say.
Whatever. So even though that was I did feel short that day. I know what you're talking about. I did feel short that day, but
I'm 6'1".
It's whatever.
Right.
I'm 6 feet. I know that for sure. You know what I mean? But
so Joe's 5'10". Thank you for tuning into our podcast.
Damn,
bye.
Intern Joe 5'7".
Yeah, we're gonna end on that. We ended on that. All right, bye. Yo, go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcasts, and then have 3 of your friends follow the podcast, and then have 3 of their friends follow the podcast, and then boom, it's the LeagueFits pyramid.